Once upon a time, a group of girls and boys were invited to a birthday party. The boys and girls that attended the party didn't bring ordinary presents, as you're about to learn. They brought very special gifts with their only presents. The intention of this story is to show parents and educators a bigger picture where their unique child may belong. And even though every kid will impersonate a different character type with one stronger feature, as a matter of fact, all kids will recognize every other's features within themselves, as they all have all. In fact, they are all one. As parents and educators, we can be of great help to our kids by enhancing their shiny sides and integrating other darker ones, and by accompanying them with delicacy throughout their process, alongside the most important years of their lives into adulthood. Penelope greeted all happily with a big smile on her face and pointed out at all the issues that had not been taken into consideration before the party. She went on to suggest better options that ought to have been taken into account. Penelope brought in perfection. Harper came hastily to the aid of the kids who had suffered for lousy behaviors the most, and she hugged them and comforted them, thus offering all her support. Harper brought in help. Sarah withdrew from the conversation and came up with a new proposal, as she would, about something she wanted to do, which would guarantee, of course, that she is the best at it. Sarah brought in success. Rachel turned up all dressed in exclusive clothes, visibly standing out from the crowd. She was willing to provide creative ideas for things she would like to change, and did not hesitate to steal from others ideas that she valued successful. Rachel brought in romance. Oliver arrived late with the excuse that he had got engaged with a very strange thing he had spotted in the trees. That was totally and utterly unknown to the rest. He remained detached from all other kids at the party. Oliver brought in observation. Queenie started interrogating everybody only just to prove their insecurities, in an attempt not to be the only kid feeling insecure at the party. Queenie brought in questions. Alexander took all those good ideas from Rachel and Sarah and elevated them to a rather risky dimension, making it all special and unique, thus reaching the actual intensity that he really needs. Alexander brought in adventure. Adrian studied well the pros and cons of whatever had been decided, then took a logical decision. All this performed in such a way that no one would have dared to show resistance. Adrian brought in assertiveness. Pearl just remained quiet until the very last kid had had their say. She mediated by showing the group that they were not there to waste their time with unnecessary, risky ideas. They were there to enjoy themselves. Pearl brought in peace. So, if you have resonated with any of these children, or believe your kid would most probably feel comfortable sitting by Pearl or Harper, or perhaps you can see your child actually exploring the world with Alexander or Oliver, you would like to know that it is not a coincidence either that your child even physically looks a bit like them, actually. Also, you may like to know that you can discover that your child can grow stronger or feel weaker in the company of one or other child. One thing is for sure, their life experience will be fascinating.